What's up, guys? This is One Third Punk, One Third Geek, One Third Gamer, and today we're going to look at technology that supports our other technology. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to look at this cooling pad that is going to help cool down my old first-gen i7 HP Envy because it gets way too hot. Let's check this thing out. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this thing opened up and checked out. The model number is the HVF2056 from HAVIT. On the back you get some detailed information. It does have a USB pass-through and is optimized for laptop size up to 17 inches. I'd say anything under that you should be good as well. Fans rotate, it looks like at 1,000 RPMs. Bubble wrap. Nice. Not a whole lot in the box. Looks like a card that says not happy and happy on it, and then a standard USB cable. Again, it comes with two USB ports. One is a pass-through, so you don't actually lose a USB port on your laptop. Okay, we have a metal grill on the front with 3 fans. The grill is fairly decent quality metal. The holes are good size, as you can tell, so it's going to have really good airflow. It looks like there's an X that is actually built into the grill, so it's actually punched down right there. And the airflow orientation looks like it's going to draw the air up from the bottom of the cooling pad into the bottom of your laptop sitting on it. Nice plastic back. Fans have nice breathing holes. And then the hinges, wow, that's nice, along with the legs themselves. The build quality is really quite decent as far as the price point for this thing. I'm a little surprised that it feels as nice as it actually does. The fan quality on this cooling pad remains to be seen, so at this point we need to get this thing fired up and see if these fans can actually cool down this first-gen i7 HP Envy laptop. Before I fire this thing on, let's take a look at the ports on the back. As you can see, there's 2 USB ports on the left, a power switch, and then I don't know if you can see it on the right, there's actually a status light showing that the power is on. So I'm going to go ahead and power this thing on and get these fans spinning. You'll notice right away there's blue LED lights. The fans are spinning. Unfortunately, there is no option to turn the lights off and keep the fans on. Just not going to get that for under $20, I guess, in cooling pads. The airflow is not quite what I expected. It's not bad, but I guess it is 65 CFM. I'm going to go ahead and place the laptop on top of the cooling pad. It fits nicely. It's fairly snug. The actual cooling pad has rubber feet, so it doesn't feel like it's going to slide around. And then my laptop rubber feet match up nicely on top of that metal grid of the cooling pad, and it doesn't feel like things are going to move around at all. Here's a little different angle. Looking at it from the back of the pad, you get to see how the computer actually sits on there. Again, this is a 17-inch HP Envy, so it should provide a decent representation of what most 17-inch laptops look like. I'd say anything 17-inch and below, you should be fine with this guy. You need to make sure when you buy a cooling pad that you understand the airflow of the device you're going to put on top of it. Many laptops draw air from the bottom and exhaust out the side. However, there are other laptops like MacBook Pros traditionally don't pull air from the bottom of the case at all. Here's a visual representation of what the fan output looks like. This is just a common piece of tissue paper laid across the fans. This will give you some type of visual reference on a 65 CFM airflow rating. It will eventually blow the tissue paper off of the platform, but it's taking its sweet time. There you go. So again, not a lot of air, but some air. All right, final conclusion. If you need a lot of airflow, this is not the cooling pad for you. I think it'll work okay for what I need to, frankly, because I already own it and I don't want to have to go buy another one and have this one sitting on a shelf. So I'll use this until it breaks. Again, the longevity of the fans is yet to be determined. These things, especially the cheap ones, not to knock any particular brand, have a tendency to break, especially if you use them a lot. I think it's going to keep it cooler than what it is without it, but again, I don't think it's going to keep it super icy cool. I think I've rambled on enough about this one. If you guys have questions, please put them in the comments section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. As always, I really appreciate the reviews and the subscribes. If you've not yet subscribed, please consider doing so by hitting the button in the lower right. And hopefully this was beneficial. As always, my reviews are intended to help those folks who are looking to buy something make better and more informed decisions on the purchases they make. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.